Hello everybody and welcome to 2 Point Hospital. Now this is a game by Sega and 2 Point Studios, which is the spiritual successor, as many of you probably already know, to Theme Hospital, which was an amazing game. And these devs have done things like Black and White, they've done things like Theme Hospital, Startopia, all those cool old games that you probably would have played. They've done all of them. So this is going to be a good game. I can feel it in my bones. So let's go to save slots and start a new one because I've done a couple of practice runs. I'm going to get rid of that one actually. Let's have a new save slot.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way.
All the ghosts and fires.
You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet?
Oh dear, everything's on fire. And the doctors have been trained by ER. That's not good. They should at least have watched Grey's Anatomy. Okay, so welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. Okay, Albert Crank. This is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get started. We shall. Once you finish talking. Avak has played this level. Okay, good to know. I don't have many friends on my Steams list, clearly. Right, so welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? Yes. Move around. Okay. Whee! Up and down. Zoomy zoom. Tilty tilt. Scrolly scroll. Round and round. Back and forward. Okay, cool. That's all the controls. The first thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head there when they arrive at the hospital. Let's build a reception desk near the entrance. Okay, we shall build reception. I don't want it that way around though. I want it in the middle by the doors. About there. Now we need an assistant to run reception. Okay. Wants more money? No chance. Believes they mean well. Has emotional intelligence. Increased treatment skills. No, I don't need my... Betty Panther will do. I had a doctor called Vera Duckworth in my practice playthrough, which was quite funny. Oh no, you're a doctor. Oops. No, we do need treatment skills for a doctor. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Trust me to have done that wrong. We didn't meant to be going for assistance. And we're gonna hire Bob Bottom, who's terribly dull and can't spell their name. Makes people bored. Oh dear. That's not good. Entertains people with sweet dance moves. That's more like it.
No money, no treatment.
No money, no treatment. Great. Before we officially open, we'll need a GP's office. Alright, we can put the doctor in there. That's fine. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they're ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Alright then. We'll build a room. GP's office. I'm going to build it over here. Make it a 4x4. And put a door on it. And put a desk in. Now the desk needs to be... the computer will be the doctor's side. So I would like the doctor's side kind of near the wall. And then the patient can come in and sit down at the door. So that makes more sense. There's also a filing cabinet. So you always got to have a filing cabinet, right? So that is the room completed, but we can put a few other things in here, like a nice plant. A fire extinguisher, just in case there's any emergencies. A bin, so that they've got somewhere to throw their rubbish. I'll put that by the desk there. And another plant, just because I need lots of plants. And there is my doctor's room. Now, let's go find the doctor. I hire one now. Okay, well, I already got one. He's wandering around. Okay, our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they'll be sent to the GP for diagnosis. Wow, we better pick you up then, hadn't we? Oh, I know how to zoom in and out. Sorry, it's okay. It's okay. I know how to do that from every other game. Okay, doctor, you go in GP's office and be GP. Are you gonna water all the plants? Oh, you're talking to the plants. Okay. Can you get to your desk? Okay. Oh, good.
Those unable to find the hospital will not be considered patients.
Those unable to find the hospital will not be considered patients. Well, that's fine then. I have to go to the hospital in 2 days to get my ear scanned. Those of you that have been on the channel for a very, very long time will know that I have a lump in my ear that likes to explode every so often. And it's getting big and it needs to be scanned before it explodes again. Let's put down some little benches outside, just so that people have somewhere to sit. And maybe have some leaflets by reception to read. Okay, we've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message list in the bottom right. Looks like we'll need to build a pharmacy to treat the patient. Okay, so... Pharmacy required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, grout. Grout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective. Unlike earlier times, when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It will cost them... Oh, it'll cost you. Not the patients. 7,600 to build. What would you like to do? Get the patient to wait and I will build them a pharmacy. Right here. Back in 3x4 would be enough for a nice pharmacy. I'll put the door this way so I can build loads of rooms down here. And then we got this thing. I think their feet need to go there, so I think we need to build it like in kind of in the corner here will be good. And then we need, that's the only thing we need, but we can have like a bin in every room, and a plant, because we need a plant in every room, and a fire extinguisher, which fits under the window quite nicely. We could have some more windows. That would maybe make it feel a bit less cramped and a bit nicer. I don't think we need a filing cabinet though, so that'll do. Let's hire a nurse as well. So who have we got? We've got Roger Phoenix. He's a motivated, charming boy next door that has been in a sword fight.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
That sounds great. Okay, we'll work for Peanuts, and it's just like everyone else. Increased diagnosis skills and pharmacy management. Ooh. Yeah, diagnosis would be better, wouldn't it? Hangry, wakes at dawn. Okay, I think this one. So now we have a nurse in reception. Got 2 people waiting for the pharmacy, 1 person waiting for the doctor. Receptionist is doing fine. Cool. The radio is playing some weird music, but never mind.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf.
I didn't see what was said there. What's my objective? Cure a patient.
Vigilant listeners. So open your eyes and your ears and get ready to find out what's really going on. But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
Miami Swing, Cuticle Cravati. So we made 5,000. Yay! And cured our first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in so we can expand the hospital.
Staff announcement. We've just cured our very first patient.
Hospital reputation increases with each patient successfully cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. A higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire. Better staff for hire. Because I've got a student doctor at the moment. I could do with possibly getting a better doctor than that, because we can't really train them at the moment very well. Okay, now we've got some expensive machinery. We should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure we've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay, let's get some good doctors. I want to have a look at the doctors that are available for hire right now. See Boris there. Charming, hygienic, always smells good. Boris, you're our new doctor. And our old doctor is going to get fired. Yep. They've earned less than they've been paid. Great, I've got a poorly badger and 2 mothers to feed. Then this is why we need to fire you. I want only the best doctors, and I hired that one by accident, and I want to rectify that mistake. I don't want patients dying because the doctors are rubbish. Sorry. Okay, so I now need to get a janitor. Clint Back Thumper. Motivated but grumpy, and is impressive from a distance. Or a litterer, a janitor that's a litterer. Grief. Okay, we'll go with Clint for now. We may need to change him around later, because that's the thing. As the reputation of the hospital increases, you get harder patients and things, but you do get a better choice of staff. Okay, it's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks, and a comfy seat. When they're between appointments, if they become unhappy, they will leave to go to another hospital, which we do not want. So around here, this will be our waiting area. So I'm going to make them... Around by the entrance, we could have a drinks and snacks machine, maybe? Right by the entrance. Yeah, so you can get their drinks and their snacks. Got a couple of benches there.
Take a seat.
We could put some leaflets by reception there for them to read. I think have we done all the things we need to place? If you want to pick an item up, hover over it, click and hold, or click and drag. Okay. We've got some messages down here as well. So staff get tired as they work and will eventually go on a break. A staff room will help them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks will help keep them happy too. Make a room larger and fill it with interesting items. It will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will be happier. A nice staff room will help staff regain energy faster. Okay, let's have a look here. So item controls. To rotate an item, click and hold. Use Z next keys. I've been doing that. Place an item. Cancel an item to right click. Hover over an item, click and hold to pick it up. Sell it, pick it up and click right mouse. And left control will free place. Well, that's easy. Okay, our doctors have discovered a new illness called clamp. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go. Afflicts many living statues and selfie-taking chumps. We'll send the patient for treatment at the pharmacy. Okay. Okay. So my next little thing is to put in a staff room. So I'm going to put over here. In fact, no. Do I need that right by the front of the hospital? I mean, that would be good for another GP room on the other side, wouldn't it, really? No. Go away. I want to put the staff room over here. Yeah, that looks like a good place to have a staff room. Oh, why can't I have a staff room? Why? I need to delete that. How do I delete it? Cancel room. There we are. Start again. We'll put it in the place I actually want it to be, which is back here.
Warning. This is a general warning.
Warning. This is a general warning about nothing. Can we have 2 sofas? Can we fit 2 sofas now? I reckon we can fit 2 sofas in. Cool. We could have a nice window in there just so they can see out on each side. We can put a drinks machine in there if we can fit it. And a snacks machine in there too. They could have a locker in there as well, so they can put all their stuff away. A couple of lockers. Maybe a plant, because what kind of... Oh, no. I could go there, actually. One to either side of the door. That's actually not a bad room. Especially considering I don't have much stuff yet. Okay, so staff will head to the staff room when they are on a break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before their break ends. Note, you can place a member of staff in a staff room to make them take a break, or in a work room to make them work. Hover over them, hold the left mouse. Okay. I'll probably put toilets there when it asks me for toilets. It's going to ask me for toilets at some point. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there are no bins. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to toilets. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will help maintain all of these, restocking vending machines, sweeping up litter, emptying bins, and unblocking toilets. What a lovely, lovely job. We're gonna have a 3x3 toilet there, with toilet and toilet cubicles.
The hospital will not be considered patients.
So we've got 3 toilet doofers in. Oh man, they're all in the wrong place, look. Need to go backwards a bit. So I don't have any room for sinks. There we are, much better. Put in a hand dryer.
I've started exploring past lives.
And a sink.
Hypnotizing myself with pendulums and pocket watches.
And a bin would be good. Bin in the toilet, just in case people need to put something in the bin.
And then another thing. And
I don't know about a fire extinguisher. Do we need a fire extinguisher? I'm not so sure.
It's possible you're now hypnotized too.
There's all sorts of cool stuff I can put in eventually. Drawings, clock, chair. I should start spending some of these kudos points. Kudosh, actually, I think it's called. Kudosh points. Okay, so the toilets are ready anyway. I can always edit the room and add more stuff to it later if I want. I like this layout. This is a good layout. I like it. Nobody is at reception. Do we need a new receptionist? We're hearing some reports of new illnesses in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they'll send a patient for further diagnosis. Okay, so general diagnosis is unlocked, so I would like to build general diagnosis. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and more staff, the hospital level increases. The larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GP's offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. So I'm going to start off building things like, I imagine I need to probably build the general diagnosis room, and I'm going to build it here. Oops. That's not working. Please talk silently. Very well, so let's start again with this. General diagnosis. Keep mucking it up, sorry. Yes, stop editing the room. Start again. That's better. Okay, so I'm gonna go like 4x6 should probably be enough. I like that you can still center the door. That's a nice touch. Have a little bed there. We can still have things like our filing cabinet. Okay, probably have a bin and a plant and more windows. That's all I can really put in at the moment, like bins and plants and windows. But that's fine. I know there's a plant in the way of the window. Happens sometimes. This is like real life, you know? So I'm guessing I'm gonna need like a doctor or a nurse in here. What do we need in here? Nurse required, right, okay. So I probably need another nurse. Franklin Bulge seems like a good nurse. Always wants more money. Oh well, never mind. Looks like you're a good nurse. Hopefully this means that people will not die.
Company, known to some as Hemp, is in trouble again.
Okay, we've cured 10 patients in total. Each cure boosts our reputation, which will attract even more patients to the hospital. Fantastic.
Is in fact nothing but pine-scented prune juice.
And...
well, I guess it should cure one ill at least.
oh, cool. Loads of stuff is happening, all at once. Okay, so we'll read this first. There's a peculiar new illness in town, light-headedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office and support staff to keep on top of things. Okay, cool. Gonna actually slow it down a tiny bit because it's going a little fast for me. We have now discovered misery guts, which is chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patient for treatment in the pharmacy. Okay, so that's good. That's another pharmacy one. Nothing to worry about. So I'm going to build myself a ward next, I think. Build 2 GP's offices and hire 2 doctors. Okay, so it actually does want me to put another GP's office in, which I will put opposite the original GP's office. So it will be symmetrical. So we've got all this area here. I may well put a room in the middle there. Just because I can. So I want a desk. A computer. So we'll kind of try and make it like a little bit symmetrical with the other one. Fire extinguisher under the window. A plant in the corner. Another plant in the other corner. There we are. Apparently there was no nurse in the pharmacy, so we maybe need to hire another nurse. Are people walking out? Cured. Okay, it's good if they're walking out when they're cured. I'm happy with that. I need to hire another doctor. But I could possibly do with another nurse because we've got 2 rooms that require nurses at the moment. Short temper. Oh dear. Has potential. It's cheap. Okay, that's fine. I will pop you into the pharmacy as a cover nurse. So we've got 3 nurses between 2 rooms, and that's fine. That's fine for me. I don't mind sometimes them kind of swapping over with each other. So to unlock the Deluxe clinic, we need to earn 15,000, and I need to hire 1 more doctor. Our doctors have diagnosed a patient with bedface. Oh no. Okay, there's a couple of new illnesses. Bogwarts. Our doctors have discovered bogwarts, a rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs, carefully prepared in the pharmacy or with witchcraft. We'll send the patient for treatment in the pharmacy. Great. Okay, so our doctors have discovered a new illness of bedface, a quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. That has happened before, I know. To me. You get lines across your face. It's terrible. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a ward in order to treat them. It will cost 7,500 to build. What would you like to do? Get the patient to wait. And I will build. I'm going nice and slow now. So we'll build a ward. I'll make that nice and big because I think a ward needs to be quite a big room. Maybe 5 by 6. That should be plenty for a big ward. And we'll put a nice big ward door in. And we'll have the nurse's station kind of here. We'll have a screen over here. And we'll have a couple of beds. Maybe a couple of beds around this way too. So we can put 4 people in that ward. That's not too bad. Should be good for now. A couple of plants to keep them happy. A bin. We'll put that behind the nurse's station. There we are. Oh, that looks quite a nice room. There we go.
To Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. I
Okay, wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave.
Just looking at the tent wall.
I can't talk over this radio, sorry. It's talking at me. Okay, add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time, which I've done. You can readjust the number of nurses that should work there in the room settings. This is useful if you have a lot of patients, which I probably won't do to start with. I expect one will be fine to start with. Or maybe get one more nurse. Sounds taller on the phone. Feigns tardiness to seem busy. Okay, well, I'll hire this one, but we got to keep her happy, otherwise her temper will go down. So just need to keep her well paid, I guess. We are very close to having the... We need to hire one more doctor as well. Okay, so we've got Angelina Larder, who is good in general practice. Oh, that's cool. Good diagnosis skills. Funny girl next door and great with napkins. Okay, you can be in general practice. That's good, because if one is on a break, the other can take patients. I don't know why this one has a 1 over their head.
No pillaging, please.
Queuing. Oh, okay, it's because they're queuing. Right, okay. Let's put down a couple more like benches for them to sit on, I guess. Were you cured of something? Please tell me you're cured of something as you're walking out of the hospital. No, I can't. Okay, too many pop-ups. This is not good. The 2 Point Health Ministry is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organisation. Not only does each star come with the associated rewards, it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Continue to expand the hospital to acquire a 1-star rating. Okay, well, what I was trying to do was put down some places for people to sit. What's wrong with you? Treatment fails. Oh, I still got bogwarts. Well, that's terrible. Maybe we need a nurse that's better at treatment. So you can have a look at stuff like that. We're all still on really slow. Kudosh. By completing objectives and challenges, our organisation earns Kudosh. We can use this to gain access to new items. Take a look at the items list. Any item with a padlock can be unlocked using K. Best of all, we can then purchase that item in any of our hospitals and use it wisely. I shall. I have 70 so far. Right, okay. So someone went home looking really unhappy with a broken heart. Poor Pookie traitor. Because we have a student nurse working in the pharmacy. Right, let's have a little look.
They said he was too old. They said he looked ridiculous.
We could get a junior nurse and fire this one.
A hero must put on his spandex.
Just to try and keep the levels of them up a bit, you see. I am firing a lot of people. But I feel that this is good. So you need to go to the pharmacy, I think. You are off to find work elsewhere. I would love to train up people, but I don't have that yet. Okay, so we now have lightheadedness in the hospital. I'm actually going to pause it for a second while I build the clinic. Because obviously this guy's waiting at the moment. You can see he's been feeling that way for 8 days. His mood's okay. Temperature's okay. Happiness, energy, all that sort of thing. So, August the 28th, Blake Pullover arrived. September the 3rd, Ben Dross checked him in at reception. What? How did it take 5 days to get checked in? This is a terrible hospital. That's awful. Okay, so I'm going to make myself a nice big deluxe clinic. I think it should be really big. Mostly because I've got loads of space here. It's quite a large machine to fix them with anyway. Put that back there. Gotta pop in a bin. We can put in some plants. And make this one a really nice room, I think. One of those plants needs to move. Most of this stuff needs to move. Okay, the bin can go like by the station thingy. Go next door. There. Like there. This can move a little bit there. And I can move back there. And these can move so they're like in line with the other plants. And then we can put in maybe... I'm not allowed a filing cabinet apparently. We can put some windows in though. There and there. That'll do. That's our deluxe clinic. That's a nice clinic. Right, let's see if we can get a really good doctor to work in there. No, we can't. Okay, let's see what good doctors we have. Do we have any good doctors? Angelina Larder. No, what? Are you likely to kill anybody? Three patients diagnosed. Treatment skill 40%. So no, would not be very good as a treater. Where are all my doctors? Like, a nurse in there, a nurse in there, someone with bedface. I'm sure I had 2 GPs. They're in the staff room, right? What are you like? So you're earning a really good wage. I wonder if I could replace you, Dr. Boris Malafor, put you into that treatment room. You're a consultant and you have really good diagnosis skills and good skills in general practice. But your treatment skills are not great. 50%. I need to wait for someone with good treatment skills. Okay, let's see. New applicant in 14 days. They can't wait that long. The treatment skill on them is terrible. 50% chance that the patient will not get cured. And they will just die. I mean, having Boris there is better than no one. Likes to argue. Argues with other argumentative people. Has diagnosis skills. Okay, I'm gonna get her to go in there. I'm going to have a quick look while it's paused. I'm going to have a quick look at her treatment skills 10% and her diagnosis skills only 95%. So she's terrible. She needs to be replaced as soon as possible. But I will at least get Boris, who has a treatment skill of 50%, in here. And then I'll try my best. Okay, Boris. You pop in here. That's your new workplace now, okay? At least we've got a consultant in here. Like, I'd rather have them slightly misdiagnosed. But I think I'll probably be firing Victoria Rhubarb after a while.
Patients should wash their hands at all times.
As soon as there is a new applicant. Because Dr. Rhubarb is not very good at anything. At anything. We've got a new applicant in 9 days. Okay, we have a message as well. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, light-headedness. Light-headed patients are notable due to their bulbous heads. We'll send the patient for treatment in our Deluxe clinic. Very well. I mean, Victoria Rhubarb's okay at diagnosing. She's 95% at diagnosing, so she will get some things wrong. Hospital reputation is now good. This will attract more patients and staff. Okay, cool. Hire new applicant in 5 days. I really hope this guy is okay at treating. I really need someone that's a really good treater. Like, oh, so they've been diagnosed correctly. That's fine.
Will be asked to stop.
Okay, so they've got places to sit outside each of the places. I could maybe do with some benches outside of the Deluxe clinic because...
My therapist says I need to relax more. Find a hobby. If you have any suggestions, please send them in. I'll keep you posted.
And that is just because it's quite a long walk away from the other benches. I mean, maybe even having a bench or two outside of the ward. We could put a plant down or a leaflet stand. Yeah, let's have a leaflet stand there. So we've cured one with lightheadedness. Okay, good. No one's dead yet. That's always good. Always looking for better doctors though, always. That's really important for this. So Barry Blancmange. Likes to argue, funny, short temper, loves to chew. Oh, not good, not good. But had some good diagnosis skills.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Okay, I will hire you for now. And I will fire Victoria Rhubarb. Bye. Like I say, I would love to train them up and everything like that. Get them with get them to be really nice and then just train them. But that's just not going to happen. So what is your stats for... Treatment skill of 50%, diagnosis of 140, speed of 110. That's fine. I'm not doing very well for money at the moment. Although I did have more revenue than I spent. It's just I've had to get some very, very expensive things in this hospital. Let's have a look at the nurses and things. Cure rate 100%. Treatments 40%, diagnosis 110. Honestly, 40 to 50% treatment rates are quite good. Ah, okay. Now, you guys want to be swapped over. Because you are a better treater than she is. And she is a decent diagnoser. Yeah, she's as good a diagnoser as you, but you're a better treater. You're a bad treater, but you're a good diagnoser. Oh, so you know what? You should be in general diagnosis. And you should be in the pharmacy. Right, you. 40%. 40%. Yeah. Yeah, you two should be in the pharmacy. You should be in the ward. And you should be diagnosing. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we can play again. At normal speed. I will keep an eye on any good nurses or
the 45th
doctors.
caller today will win tickets to the Rock Festival taking place next month. I admire our station manager's optimism. The most callers we've ever had in a day was
Oh, I wonder if I should have a
6.
like a
2 of
ghost
them were
capturing.
wrong number.
Janitor. Okay, did you know you can access the items list for an existing room by clicking on the floor of the room and clicking the items button? I did not. Good news, we've cured 20 patients in total. Each cure boosts our reputation, which will attract even more patients to the hospital. Woohoo! Ooh, staff promotion. Ben Dross is ready for promotion from an intern assistant to a junior assistant. Promotion will provide an extra training slot, 10% movement speed, 20% marketing. Alright then. Have your promotion.
We're missing a doctor. White coat, average height, answers to doctor.
Really? Because I can see doctors in all the places the doctor should be. We're just waiting for one more light-headed case to come in and... Oh, there we are! Going to reception. I think I've done okay with what I've got. You know, I would prefer that they had higher treatment skills. You know, I'm lucky that I managed to get one consultant. Ooh, this guy is really good for the ward. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of my most juniorest nurse and hire this person. Put them in the ward. You're good at treatment. You're really good at treatment as well. You suck at treatment. One more nurse there. Really good at treatment. Yeah, I think you're going to get fired because you're like the worst one. You haven't really done anything wrong, but I want to be like preemptive, so I want to get rid of staff before things go wrong. So I'm trying to get them better and better as the rating of the hospital goes up. And I think this is good because no one's dead yet. So we've made 9,000. Yay!
Nails in front of a computer. One of the nails always flies into the cracks of your keyboard. Does the keyboard feed on them? I don't know.
No, the keyboard doesn't feed on them because you've always got to clean that keyboard unless you have a keyboard cover. I used to literally type through like a little keyboard cover. I don't have one for this keyboard. So this is my third lightheadedness case.
Staff facilities are out of
They're actually scanning them a new head.
some style.
Oh no! Chance of success was 90% and they're still dying. I was so close. Oh, you let me down, Dr. Boris. But yeah, just on this hospital is really hard because it's really hard to actually...
Excited in the hospital.
It's really hard to actually get a really good treatment doctor. I've been constantly looking at the doctors to see if there's anyone that's really good at treatment. Oh, increased treatment skills. Dull and hangry and just the worst. Student doctor. Okay, I'm going to hire you. I'm going to see what your treatment skills actually are like. Terrible. So now I'm going to immediately fire you. I had a feeling they might be. Okay, so now I need to hire a janitor with ghost capture skills because I now have a ghost in my hospital, which I didn't really want, but you can't have it all. So Bernie, 10 happiness, bit of mechanics, no stamina draining. Yeah, okay. Go catch that ghost. Ghostbusters! Dustbusters. Yeah, I'm quite upset that that guy died. Or that girl died. I'm actually very upset by that. Minus 6,000. So we made a bit of a loss there, probably because the patient died and we didn't get any money. Oh, we've got 2 things. Okay, so patient death. Sad news, our first patient death. Patients can die if a treatment fails or if they're waiting too long and their health deteriorates. The hospital reputation will suffer as a result. I don't feel that I could have done anything more. I had the best treater that I could possibly get, that I've been offered, treating in the Deluxe clinic. So the only thing I could have maybe done is waited a bit longer and sent some patients home until the reputation of the hospital increased and I got a better treater. I don't know. They had a 90% success rate as well. There's a chance if the patient will return to haunt the hospital. If this happens, we'll need a janitor with ghost capture, which we've got. When a patient dies, sometimes a part of them remains. The most terrifying part, sadly. This can be quite upsetting for those of us still clinging on to life. Not only that, but ghosts are messy blighters, leaving a trail of ectoplasm. They also have a habit of dematerializing and popping up elsewhere. Who should we call? A janitor with ghost capture qualification, of course. They're fully trained with the latest auto-psychic ghost suction technology. In future, we might even be able to harvest spiritual matter for use by our research team. Okay, so I'm just going to speed it up a bit because I've pretty much got the infrastructure in I want. I'm just keeping a look at the hire list though. Ooh, who are you? Laura Chopper. Bedside manner, general practice, and diagnosis skills. Oh man. Why does no one have extra treatment skills? And she's just a normal doctor, she's not a consultant. So I don't think she's going to be any better than old Boris over here. He's cured 2 and he's had 1 death, so he's got a 67% cure rate. His treatment skills only 50. Oh, it's up to 50% now. It was 40, I think. No, it's always been 50 actually. No, I lie. It's always been 50. There's not a lot I can do about that. It's really hard to get anybody with anything more than 50 at the moment without training them. So I've got a 90% chance of this working. So as I say, I think I was quite unlucky to have a death like on the 3rd patient. There we are, we're done. 1-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. That's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2-Point Health Ministry. I have retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise in Hogsport for further esteem and trinkets if you believe you're capable of more. Alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organisation by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullocks. The choice, as they say, is yours. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister. So I'm thinking I will end the episode there. Having done a 1-star hospital, having now got a 10,000 bonus and some extra kudos and things like that, and I've now got a light-headed poster. Woohoo! But yeah, I think I'll go on to Lower Bullocks and see what the idea is around there, and I may then come back to this hospital later if I need more kudos or if I need anything else, and just see what I can do. So I think, yeah, I think we'll try that next time. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more 2-Point Hospital, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.